Are you and your loved ones truly protected by health insurance? It's a question that goes beyond just having a policy. It's about understanding what that policy actually covers, and whether it meets the unique needs of your family. In today's world, where medical costs are rising and unexpected health issues can arise at any time, having the right coverage is more important than ever. It's a question every family should ask, honestly. Too often we assume we're covered, only to discover gaps in our protection when we need it most. Taking the time to review your family's health insurance can make all the difference in times of crisis. We all want the best for our families, and that definitely includes their well-being. From routine checkups to emergency care, ensuring your loved ones have access to quality health care is one of the most important responsibilities you have as a parent or caregiver. You know, unexpected medical expenses can be a significant burden. A sudden illness, an accident, or even a routine procedure can lead to bills that quickly add up, putting stress on your finances and your peace of mind. That's where family health insurance comes in. It's not just about paying for doctor visits, it's about having a plan in place that protects your family's future, no matter what life throws your way. Family health insurance is really a safety net. It gives you the confidence to face life's uncertainties, knowing that you won't have to choose between your family's health and your financial stability. Imagine being able to focus on your family's happiness and growth, instead of worrying about how you'll pay for medical care. That's the peace of mind the right insurance plan can offer. It helps you manage the costs of healthcare for everyone in your family. From regular doctor visits and prescriptions to specialist care and hospital stays, a comprehensive plan ensures that everyone gets the care they need when they need it. But here's the thing, not all plans are created equal. Some may offer lower premiums but come with high deductibles or limited coverage, while others might provide extensive benefits but at a higher cost. It's crucial to understand the details before making a decision. Take the time to compare your options. Look at what each plan covers, the network of doctors and hospitals, and any exclusions or waiting periods. Don't be afraid to ask questions or seek professional advice if you're unsure. Choosing the right plan requires some careful consideration. Think about your family's medical history, your budget, and any specific needs your loved ones might have. A little research now can save you a lot of stress later. In this guide, we'll break down the essentials of family health insurance in a clear and understandable way. We'll walk you through the key terms, help you identify what to look for, and explain how to get the most value from your plan. We quote, "I'll help you navigate the complexities, avoid common mistakes, and empower you to make informed decisions for your family's health and financial well-being." Because when it comes to protecting those you love, knowledge truly is power. Today, we're cutting through the jargon so you can find the right family health insurance without breaking the bank. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly what matters most, and avoid those surprise bills forever. By the end of this guide, you'll have a solid understanding of family health insurance. Whether you're just starting to explore your options or looking to switch to a better plan, this chapter will walk you through the essentials step by step. We know that health insurance can seem overwhelming with so many terms, choices, and fine print to consider. But don't worry. By breaking things down into simple, easy-to-understand sections, you'll gain the confidence to make the best decisions for your loved ones. You'll be able to distinguish between individual and family health plans, understanding the unique benefits and limitations of each. We'll help you see how your family's size, ages, and health needs can influence which type of plan is right for you. Health insurance comes with its own set of terms and definitions, and at first glance, it can feel a bit overwhelming. But understanding these key concepts is the first step toward making confident decisions about your healthcare coverage. Let's break down some of the most important ones you'll encounter. First, let's talk about the premium. The premium is the amount you pay every month to keep your health insurance active. Think of it as a subscription fee. Just like you might pay for a streaming service or a gym membership, you pay your premium whether you visit the doctor or not. This monthly payment is required to maintain your coverage, and if you miss a payment, you could risk losing your insurance. Premiums can vary widely depending on the type of plan you choose, your age, where you live, and even whether you use tobacco. Some employers help cover part of your premium, while others may not, so it's important to know exactly what your monthly responsibility will be. You can think of the premium as your ticket to access the healthcare system. Premium is your monthly payment, like a membership fee, to keep coverage active. But paying your premium doesn't mean all your medical costs are covered. That's where the deductible comes in. The deductible is the amount you have to pay out of your own pocket for healthcare services before your insurance starts to pay a larger share. For example, if your deductible is $1,500, you'll need to pay that amount for covered services before your insurance begins to help with costs. Some services, like preventive care, might be covered before you meet your deductible, but for most other care, you'll need to reach that threshold first. Think of the deductible as a yearly financial hurdle. Each year, it resets, and you start working toward it again. High deductible plans often have lower premiums, but you'll pay more out of pocket before your insurance kicks in. Low deductible plans usually have higher premiums, but your insurance starts helping sooner. Next, let's talk about copays. A copay is a fixed amount you pay for a specific service, like visiting your doctor, seeing a specialist, or picking up a prescription. For example, you might pay $25 for a regular doctor's visit or $10 for a generic medication. The rest of the cost is covered by your insurance. Copays are a way for you to share the cost of care with your insurance company. They help keep costs predictable so you know what to expect when you need routine care. Not all services require a copay, and the amount can vary depending on the type of service or the provider you see. In addition to copays, some plans also have something called coinsurance. This is a percentage of the cost you pay for certain services after you've met your deductible. For example, you might pay 20% of the cost of a hospital stay, while your insurance covers the remaining 80%. It's important to check your plan details to see how copays and coinsurance work together. Now let's talk about the out-of-pocket maximum. This is the most you'll have to pay for covered medical expenses in a single year. Once you've reached this limit, your insurance pays 100% of covered costs for the rest of the year. This includes your deductible, copays, and coinsurance, but not your monthly premium. Reaching your out-of-pocket maximum can bring peace of mind, especially if you have a year with unexpected medical needs. It acts as a safety net, protecting you from extremely high costs. Understanding these terms, premium, deductible, copay, coinsurance, and out-of-pocket maximum, will help you compare different health insurance plans more effectively. By knowing what each term means and how it affects your costs, you can choose the plan that best fits your family's needs and your budget, giving you confidence and control over your healthcare decisions. The first step is understanding the two main types of health plans, individual and family floater. Individual plans, as the name suggests, cover only one person, the policyholder. Family floater plans, on the other hand, provide coverage for the entire family, including spouses and children. Choosing the right type of plan depends on your family's size and specific needs. Family floater plans grant one shared sum insured for everyone, lower premiums when your loved ones are healthy, but one big claim can exhaust the entire pool. Individual policies assign each person their own coverage limit, ideal when health needs vary, so unused coverage stays fresh for each member. Many savvy families even mix them, floater for kids, individual for parents, to balance cost and protection. Even with good planning, health insurance can cause major stress for families. Common problems include underinsurance, plans with high costs despite coverage, network confusion, getting big bills for visiting out-of-network providers, and hidden charges, unexpected fees from lab tests, specialists, or billing errors. These issues can lead to delayed care, skipped medications, and heavy financial strain. One of the most common headaches is underinsurance. This happens when your coverage just isn't enough to meet your family's medical needs. Maybe your plan has a high deductible, or the copays and coinsurance add up faster than you expected. Suddenly you're facing bills for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, even though you technically have insurance. It's a tough spot, especially if you have ongoing health needs, like regular prescriptions or specialist visits. Many families find themselves making difficult choices, like delaying care or skipping medications just to avoid those out-of-pocket costs. And that can have real consequences for your health and well-being. Then there are network issues, which can be just as confusing. Health insurance plans often have a list of doctors, hospitals, and clinics that are considered in-network. If you accidentally go to a provider who isn't on that list, you might end up with a much bigger bill than you expected. And, hidden charges can really catch you off guard. These are unexpected charges for services not explicitly covered by your plan. Sometimes it's a lab test your doctor ordered, or a specialist's fee that wasn't pre-approved. Understanding these challenges is the first step to protecting your family's health and your peace of mind. Even with the best intentions, families often run into problems with their health insurance. It's a reality that can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to do everything right, paying your premiums, keeping up with paperwork, and making sure your loved ones are protected. But despite all that effort, the system can still throw curveballs your way, leaving you feeling frustrated and sometimes even helpless. Health insurance is supposed to provide peace of mind, but for many, it's a source of stress and confusion. One of the most common headaches is underinsurance. This happens when your coverage just isn't enough to meet your family's medical needs. Maybe your plan has a high deductible, or the co-pays and co-insurance add up faster than you expected. Suddenly you're facing bills for hundreds or even thousands of dollars even though you technically have insurance. It's a tough spot, especially if you have ongoing health needs like regular prescriptions or specialist visits. Many families find themselves making difficult choices like delaying care or skipping medications just to avoid those out-of-pocket costs. And that can have real consequences for your health and well-being. Then there are network issues, which can be just as confusing. Health insurance plans often have a list of doctors, hospitals, and clinics that are considered in-network. If you accidentally go to a provider who isn't on that list, you might end up with a much bigger bill than you expected. Sometimes it's not even clear which providers are in-network, especially if you're referred to a specialist or need emergency care. Families can spend hours on the phone trying to get answers, only to find out too late that a visit wasn't covered. If your doctor or hospital isn't in your plan's network, you might face higher costs or in some cases have to pay entirely out of pocket. This can be especially stressful in emergencies, when you don't have time to check networks or compare costs. Even a short hospital stay or a single procedure can lead to bills that take months or years to pay off. And for families with children or chronic health conditions, these network issues can become a constant source of anxiety. And hidden charges can really catch you off guard. These are unexpected charges for services not explicitly covered by your plan. Sometimes it's a lab test your doctor ordered or a specialist's fee that wasn't pre-approved. Other times it's a simple coding error that leads to a denied claim. These surprises can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you thought you were following all the rules. Navigating these challenges takes patience, persistence, and sometimes a little help from experts or advocates. But understanding the most common health insurance headaches is the first step toward protecting your family and your peace of mind. Assessing your family's healthcare needs is crucial for selecting the right plan. So, consider these factors. If anyone in your family has a chronic illness, look for plans that offer comprehensive coverage for their condition. Are you planning to have another baby? Or maybe your child will need braces soon. You'll want to factor in those potential medical expenses. And don't forget to check if your preferred doctors and specialists are in the plan's network. Now comes the important part, comparing different health insurance policies. You should start online using websites like healthcare.gov or other reputable insurance comparison sites. Make sure you compare apples to apples, paying attention to the key terms we discussed earlier: premiums, deductibles, co-pays, and out-of-pocket maximums. And it's a good idea to read reviews to see what other customers are saying about different insurance providers. Understanding your family's health insurance is empowering. It's more than just paperwork or a monthly bill. It's a foundation for your family's well-being and security. When you know what your policy covers, you can face life's uncertainties with greater confidence, knowing you're prepared for whatever comes your way. Health insurance isn't just about being covered in case of emergencies, it's about having peace of mind every day, knowing your loved ones can access the care they need when they need it. It allows you to make informed decisions, avoid unexpected costs, and most importantly, ensure your loved ones have access to the care they need. By taking the time to understand your coverage, you can plan for regular checkups, manage prescriptions, and even prepare for life's surprises, like a sudden illness or an unexpected injury. Knowing your benefits and limitations helps you avoid surprise bills and gives you the power to choose the best care for your family. Take the time to review your current policy. Look at what's included: doctor visits, specialist care, emergency services, prescriptions, and preventive care. Are there deductibles, co-pays, or out-of-pocket maximums you should be aware of? Understanding these details now can save you stress and money later. Don't just glance at the summary. Dig into the details and make sure you know what's covered and what isn't. Are you satisfied with the coverage? Does your plan fit your family's unique needs, or are there gaps that leave you feeling uncertain? Maybe your family has grown, or your health needs have changed. It's important to reassess your policy regularly, especially if you've experienced major life events like a new baby, a move, or a change in employment. Your health insurance should grow and adapt with you. Does it meet your family's needs? Think about the doctors you want to see, the medications you rely on, and the services you might need in the future. Are your preferred providers in-network? Are your prescriptions covered? If you have children, does your plan include pediatric care, dental, and vision? These are all important questions to ask as you evaluate your coverage. If you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to your insurance provider or seek guidance from a qualified insurance broker. These professionals can help you understand your options, clarify confusing terms, and even help you find a plan that better fits your needs. Remember, you're not alone in this process. There are resources and people ready to help you make the best choices for your family. Knowledge is power when it comes to health insurance. The more you know, the more control you have over your family's health and finances. Take advantage of online resources, community workshops, and informational guides. Ask questions, compare plans, and don't be afraid to advocate for your family's needs. Being proactive today can prevent headaches tomorrow. Stay tuned for more helpful guides on specific health insurance topics. Coming soon, we'll be covering everything from understanding deductibles and copays, to choosing the right plan during open enrollment, to tips for saving money on prescriptions. Our goal is to make health insurance less intimidating and more accessible for everyone. And please share your stories and questions. Your experiences can help others who might be facing similar challenges. Whether you found a great tip for navigating claims, or you have a question about coverage, your voice matters. Together, we can build a supportive community where everyone feels empowered to make informed decisions about their health coverage. Let's work together to make health insurance less confusing for everyone. By sharing knowledge, supporting each other, and staying informed, we can ensure that every family has the peace of mind they deserve. Your health, your coverage, your peace of mind, it all starts with understanding.